The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. This is a quote from the late American professor Joseph Campbell. This quote means that this seemingly dark, uncertain, uncomfortable place that you're avoiding ultimately holds the key to getting the life that you want. Welcome to another episode of Monday Motivation with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how fear and laziness are stopping you from the life that you want. So there's two reasons why people don't do things. I found this very astounding once I realized this. One, they don't know how to do it. Two, they don't want to do it. And if you think about this, you'll see how simple and just how profound this statement is. But there's no harm in not knowing how to do something. It's perfectly okay if you don't know how to do something. But if you're trying to make your life better and you're fearful or lazy, those are two problems and obstacles keeping you back from what you want. Now, if we're going to be successful and get the life that we want, we're going to have to kick out fear and laziness from our lives. Now, why is that? It's because for us to be successful, to have a beautiful life, we're going to have our higher nature be stronger than our lower nature. Okay? Every day our lower nature and our higher natures are fighting with each other. Our higher nature is willing to do what's necessary to get to the life that we want. Okay, it's ready to go. It's ready to start running now. But our lower nature doesn't want to do anything. It's fearful, it's lazy, it's vengeful, it's lustful, it's a lot of bad stuff. And the problem is we all have to struggle with these two entities all the time. Think kind of like, for an illustration, think about like how in movies or in TV shows, you got the devil on one side, angel on one shoulder. You've got just different things going on. You've got Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Even in big cities, they have a downtrodden, impoverished area. Then on another part of town, they've got a vibrant, wealthy part. Thinking about where you live, the major city where you live. Almost every major city has it. Kind of shows the duality going on inside of us. Now, if we're gonna get the life we want, we can't. We got to do things we don't want to do. Okay, to get the life you want, you got to do things that you don't want to do. This is how Robin Sharma said it. He's a famous writer. He said the activity you are most avoiding contains your biggest opportunity, okay? The activity you are most avoiding contains your biggest opportunity. Now ask yourself on this Monday, what cave do you fear to enter but holds the treasure you seek? Is it the cave of a potential romantic relationship where you fear that, oh man, I really messed up in the past and I don't want to feel that pain I felt again? Is it the cave of not making any more excuses in your life? Is it the cave of standing up to somebody who's been harassing or bullying you? Or is it the cave of saying no to people and their endless requests? You look around, these caves we fear to enter but hold the treasure we seek are everywhere. And so we got to be aware of that if we're going to overcome, we gotta love ourselves. All right, I'm not saying that, obviously I'm not saying that you're never going to have fear or laziness in your life. Yes, you are going to have fear and laziness in your life. But the key question is, can you overcome it? Now, you may be thinking, how do I overcome it? Well, this goes back to self-love. You overcome and get the life you want. Basically, the foundation of it is self-love. You say to yourself, I love myself enough that despite these feelings of laziness that I have, these temporary feelings, I care about my future enough to supersede them through my own will and self-love to get to the life that I want. All right, self-love is the foundation for all success. You got to care about yourself, all right? It's super important. And so in closing, as Ben Franklin said, if you wish to live a life of ease, do what you ought, not what you please. To get the life you want, you got to do things that you don't want to do, okay? To get the thing we want the most, we usually have to do the thing we want the least, all right? Now think about your life. What hard thing are you avoiding, but in your heart is going to help you get to where you want to go? All right, because remember, only you can create the beautiful, exuberant life that you want. But you gotta be willing to, as they say, it's very cliche, step outside of that comfort zone where you're like, what, I don't feel like doing it, I don't feel like talking, I don't feel like putting myself out there. You're gonna have to get the life you want. It's not easy to get it. You gotta stick your neck out. And sometimes when you stick your neck out, you get hurt, all right? But pain's a part of life and it's part of the process. As I say, no pain, no gain. It's It's very true. We've all heard these things, but I just think it might be good to see from a different perspective. All right, remember, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Let's make 2021 a great year, and to a large extent, that is up to you. The result of 2021 and whether your life goes up or down, to a large extent, it depends on what you do, your choices, your efforts, and your decisions, okay? And if you like this video, please share with your friends and family. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And lastly, unsuccessful people make decisions based on their current situation, and successful people make decisions based on where they want to be. Make decisions based on where you want to be. Enter the cave that you fear to enter. It holds the treasure you seek. Okay, bye.